years, probably about 20 years later, you're still around, and a lot of the divas
Here I
are
am
nowhere to
on
be
this last
found.
rodeo anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's get to that, and then
Yeah.
we'll wrap this up. So, you're back
Yeah.
in Impact, right? Is that
Well, I am so I'm a free agent in the sense of like I can, and I did that on purpose after I left WWE because I have a son, and I have so many other things to work on. I just
yeah,
didn't want to be contractually bound in a sense of like I have to be and go to all these places. I wanted
yeah,
to free myself up for other opportunities because I do recognize that I've been wrestling on television since 2005, Um, and that was one
awesome.
of the things like they wanted me. It is awesome. It is awesome. But it was like I had was in a weird place like 5 years ago because like that was kind of the thing of like, oh well, you've been on TV since 2015, Mickie. Like the audience is just they're tired of you. And I'm like, oh my God. I go, oh, that's painful because men get to have 20, 30 years career on television and nobody even thinks twice about it. But
Yeah,
me,
Rip does. He always says, how can you miss me when
How
I
can you miss me if you never go away?
yeah.
right, right. So, and I had an opportunity to go away when I had Donovan. And then obviously, right before I was going to go back to WWE in 2016, before that Oscar match, I was really going to retire then. And I was just, I was like, not that I can't wrestle and I can't go anymore, but I don't want to retire on the indies in Hoboken, in front of 200 people. I
Yeah.
just don't. So I just would rather just kind of quietly go in the sunset and just stop taking bookings. And I'd had Donovan and just maybe try to think about next chapter. And then NXT happened. And then I ended up re-signing and having a whole second run. And it was pretty awesome, and it was amazing. And I'm grateful for it. And now in Impact. But I do think like I have so much going on right now in wrestling and out of wrestling that I just want more time to focus on it. And yeah, I think one last run and it's time to,
You,
just
you know,
do things, real
you know,
life things.
you know what's funny is that you're talking about when they was bringing all the fluff divas in or whatever, right? I still converse with Serena probably every 6 weeks, where
Yeah.
she'll ask me what to do or whatever. And I just laugh. I said, you want them other girls to be as out there as possible so that you can go do basics and you look like the best pro wrestler there is at this
Right.
time because you're doing basically nothing where everybody
Right.
else is trying to get their shit in, but they have no timing and their fundamentals are the shits and they want to do
Sloppy and
spots, etc. So this is great for you guys. If you know how to work
yeah.
and do nothing, you guys got it made. And it makes you guys look like the queens of the sport. Why the other girls are just fucking goofballs, excuse me.
Yeah. I just think the business has gone to, and I don't know why. Like you said, a lot of people are more focused on the moves, but they forgot the reason why they loved wrestling in the first place. And it wasn't because of the moves, it was because of the performers and the artists and the stories and the emotional connection. And for me, wrestling without emotion is wasted movement because I don't care what moves you do. If you can't make me feel something, then I'm changing the channel, period. Like it doesn't matter. Like I've seen so much wrestling in my life. I've seen every move done before. Nothing is original. It's all been done before. It was stolen from somebody that was stolen from, who that was stolen from. So nothing is original. It's all been done before. So it doesn't matter about the fancy moves unless you're Rey Mysterio, who can tell a story and the art of selling. Like the art of selling is also a lost art because I go like, that's what makes me care about you
Yep.
as a baby face. Like I need to know and feel with you, and people are so worried about like, still need to look strong. And I'm like, you're 170 pounds. Like, what do you mean you need to look strong?
That's awesome.
What the, like, I get it. But at the same time, like the greatest babyface story of all time, Rocky was always fighting from underneath. He was always selling, like, you kidding me? Come on. It's basic.
Big gold and a billfold, so swole that I can't get the shit closed. So I money fold and rubber band wrap. And when